Hello and welcome to your last day on 2D and 3D shapes. So over the last 2 weeks you've been working super hard to learn the mathematical names for 2D and 3D shapes and to learn the mathematical language to use when you are describing them. So give yourselves a massive pat on the back because there's been lots of information that you have been learning over the last 2 weeks. Well done. Okay, so just to focus on what we are doing today, we are going to be comparing our 2D and 3D shapes. And I have put them into some columns and I think I may have made a few mistakes. So by the end of this video, you will be able to name 2D and 3D shapes. Some of you may also be able to sort shapes into 2D and 3D. And some of you may then even be able to explain the differences between 2D and 3D shapes. Okay, so like I said, I have made 2 columns. One column is for my 2D shapes. So the 2D shapes that we've learned, the 2D shapes, remember, they are flat. And the other column over here is for 3D shapes, which are solid shapes. They are fat or solid. Now, when I was sorting my 3D shapes, I noticed that I had a circle over here for my 2D, a rectangle, a triangle and a square, and I put them in the 2D shape column. When I did my 3D shape column, I put in a cone, a cube, a star, a sphere and a square base pyramid. But I thought, I think I may have made a mistake. Can you see which shape is in the wrong column? Well done. I've accidentally put my star shape over in the 3D column, but actually it should be in the 2D shape column. Now, have a little think. How did you know that? How did you know that the star should be over here? Right, so let's have a think. How did you know that? Well done. Because the star is a 2D shape, so it shouldn't be in with the 3D shapes, it has the 10 sides on it. And 3D shapes have edges. They don't have sides. So if it has sides, it must go in with the 2D shapes. And also, just as we have always said, 2D shapes are flat. And this star here is flat. We wouldn't be able to pick this star up. So thinking about that, I've moved my star over to the 2D flat shape column. Done it again. I've made another column of my shapes. So on this side I've got my 2D shapes and on this side I've got my 3D shapes. This time I'm not going to go through all of the shapes because I'm sure that they're all right. Oh dear, I think I may have put one of my shapes in the wrong place. Can you spot the odd one out? So remember, these are the 2D shapes, they should all be 2D, and this is the 3D shape side, they should all be 3D. Fantastic, well done. I've accidentally put my square base pyramid over in the 2D shape area, and that's not where it should be. Okay, have a little think. Can you use your oracy skills to explain why the square base pyramid shouldn't be in the 2D column, it should be in the 3D column? Okay, well done. So a square base pyramid is 3D. It is solid. We can pick it up. It also has something called an apex. And because 2D shapes are flat, they don't have an up or a down, they cannot have an apex. A square base pyramid has a square base and 4 triangular faces. So that means that the faces are used to make the shape solid. 2D shapes are used as the faces, so a square-based pyramid cannot be 2D. Square-based pyramid also has 8 edges. Now if we remember, 2D shapes do not have edges, they have sides. Okay, so now using that knowledge, I have moved my 3D shape of the square-based pyramid from the 2D shape column over to my 3D shape column. Okay then, so your task for today is to spot the odd one out on these tables. So you have a document that you could print out or you could draw yourself, and there are 2 tables. One of the tables has got a 3D shape in with the 2D shapes, and the other table has got a 2D shape in with the 3D shapes. What I would really like you to do is to spot the shape that's in the wrong place and then use your oracy skills to explain how you know that shape is in the wrong place. Okay. Well done for all of your hard work this last 2 weeks. I know you've learned lots of new things about shapes, and well done for trying to use that mathematical language.